Alright, testing, testing. Alright, cool. Hey everyone, Sonic Legacy 12 here, and welcome to a second edition of the Day 1 Play October Madness. As I just mentioned in the Gran Turismo Sport Day 1 Play stream, this is kind of a unusual game outside of my gaming horizons. Oops, sorry, one sec. I had to make sure audio is working good on my end because, of course, laptop and Elgato software cannot seem to compute. But so yeah, NBA 2K18 is our game of the Day 1 Play. So here's the thing: the game's already been out since the actual original date for when the Switch is since the other, like the PS4, Xbox One, 360, PS3 editions were released. However, the Switch edition's digital release was released alongside with those. Now, as far as today, the Switch physical release is today. So, yeah, and there's so much hype behind this game. I keep seeing it every year, and out of my time of my in my life, I've only played maybe, but prior to this one, only 2 other 2K games, and I believe, well, definitely it was 2K17 thanks to Devil Reaper having me to challenge him, which I lost by only 3 or 4 points. I forgot how many. But also for the fact of, I think the only 2 were 2K17 and I think it was 2K13, and that was it. Out of both of those, I think that was the only 2 I've ever played. So now I'm gonna give this a try. Be warned, my channels are based on epic failing, so this is basically gonna be a full-scale epic fail to the max. Though I don't know what to expect, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Huh. Well. Because you know they were gonna check for that online. Now, here's the thing. Also, I only know very little of the whole NBA. Certain things I've kind of figured out by now. It's just a lot of this I'm still, like, very new to, so again, you have been warned. This is going to be epic failing to the max, full scale. But given my Day 1 Play streams are basically here for those who want to get a feel on what certain games are about, want to see some of the features. These Day 1 Play streams are here to help with those. Try to, at least I'm not making this to be because I'm not trying to be a huge YouTuber or a Twitch streamer, but if at least I'm able to help out somebody, that at least makes my job complete. So, anywho, given that I only know so few very little teams that well, I'm going to basically just go all out here. Yeah. Like, this is just going to be my my spot team. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Now I wish that I could
All right.
find my clothes, bed sheets and a morning rose. I wanna wake up.
All right.
Can
That'll
you
do.
tell if this is a
Possibly.
dream? How did we end up in my neighbor's pool? Upside down with a perfect view. Bought a bar at the speed of sound. Fancy feet dancing through this town. Lost my mind in a wedding gown. Don't think I'll ever get it now.
Ah, okay.
Gasoline and most things in between. Around the city in a shopping cart. To the smoke alarm. This night is heating up. Race
Okay, yeah, I guess that should do it. Cool.
with a good time.
I'm not seeing too much of changes though. Huh. That's odd. Alright. Normally you'd be able to see them, but
But I make these high heels work. I told you time and time again, I'm not as thick as you think I am. And we all fell down when the sun came up. I think we've had enough.
okay, yeah, that'll do.
Alright, it's another feeling though. It's another feeling though. Alright, it's another feeling though. It's another feeling though. Gasoline and most things in between. Around the city in a shopping cart. To the smoke alarm. This night is heating up. Raise and turn it up. Say anything you want, you might pass out in a dream pop.
Alright.
So threaten me with a good time.
That looks about good. Oh yeah, definitely that was fine where it was. Okay. Alright.
I'm only coming out to
Yep,
play.
then I'll just leave that as is, and
Nothing more that I hate.
yep, I
in
think
this
that's
life.
good.
The wrong impression. I only have one to make. You can open your palm.
Well,
wait
that's
to catch a
actually
break.
pretty
The
good.
cards are
Yep,
far with
that'll
me.
do.
And what about
Actually,
me?
yeah.
I believe in fate.
Yep.
They wanna know where I'll be in 5. But what about today? What about tonight? Only one at a time.
As you can see here, I don't really have too much of a preference on what my character's gonna really look like, so at least on any game, like even Destiny, and any other ones you could think of that will have you to do all this. So. But yeah, all right, that'll do for the player creation. Alright. So, what normally happens here is, on day one play streams, I just go through just the essentials. Yeah, just giving a feel for some of the gameplay feels, take a look at the visuals, see some other features that's found. Other than that, yeah, take a look through the UI, make sure everything looks at least manageable to maneuver around. Yeah, that sort of deal. And given that that when I last played an actual match, it did take a good while, so based on the time I evaluated on how long I should make the stream, it'll pretty much be an hour and a half. So, yeah. So about 11:30 is when we'll pretty much wrap it up, and I'll give my analysis at the end on on my thoughts of the game, at least up to this point. But alright, first things first, as much as I hate that this is gonna happen, but
if she can't dance, then she can't. Ooh, hey, I never wanna waste your time.
no, what the hell am I doing?
So precious is yours, is mine, and look at the time. My God, so precious is yours, is mine, only one at a time. So precious is yours, is mine.
Yep, sorry about that. I hate to do that, but because YouTube likes to, take over life as we speak as far as the copyright claims when they process everything through, because of said music groups or whoever owns said music will have placed notices on everything, and yeah, I don't need a situation like I've had with the Gran Turismo stream, so yeah. So yeah, unfortunately. Huh. Ah, speaking of which, hang tight one sec, because when I picked up my copy of the game today, there was the virtual currency that was included, or as far as other bonus content. So, give me a moment here. And then this is long as hell. So, yeah. Okay. B5AZ. Oh, Bob Saget. Okay. Hmm. No, what the? Okay. I love when the cursor just jumps around more than you actually had intended for. Q86. Oh, crap. Bob Saget. Hmm. Ah, boy, I knew I entered that in somehow wrong. Of course. Ah, boy, I knew I entered that in somehow wrong. Of course. Now, if I were to also put in the... Yeah, I bet that's probably what I also need to do. Hopefully not, but if then again, if that's a waste, then alright, so be it. Oh. Okay. Well, let's hope that was... There we go. I had to enter in the other... Oh, that's just BS. That's pure BS. Okay, whatever. That's fine. That is fine by me. Alright. Ah, dear gosh. Okay, well. Alright, anywho. Alright, so we already created a player. There's a roster creator, okay. Alright, so welcome to the NBA 2K roster creator. Here's where you can make rosters for yourself and to share with the entire NBA 2K community. Start by selecting a base roster and then get on your way to building your very own custom roster. Okay. Alright, so... Actually, why did... Oh my gosh. And then, of course, YouTube just had to force my hand to do this, so I have no choice. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. Alright, so sound effects volumes. Sound effects volume, yeah, it's all there. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, so again, do bear with me as this is my first time playing this, or at least as far as this 2K game, and then as far as this is my third ever NBA 2K game, so, and still kind of learning a lot of the NBA's kind of how should I say how things operate. So again, bear with me here. So all right. So let's do a quick play match. Wow. Okay, there is a lot of options. I am not going to be able to do everything tonight, so yeah, I'm just going to have to pick and choose. Of course, the local play I can't do because I don't have. There's no other Switch players like anywhere near in this area. So yeah, screw that. All right, play with friends. Huh. Well, at least there's that option. All-star team up. Okay. Start team up. Black top. Huh. I wonder what that one is. Alright. Alright. NBA today and play now. Alright, so I guess we'll just go into a quick match to get a feel of things right now. Okay, here we go. Alright, cool. That should do it. And then... There's got to be a random in here, isn't it? So I'll take whatever. Nope, there's no random. Okay. Well, Whatever. Whatever I'll just face. That's it. Alright. Okay. And uniforms. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright. Oh, no. No, don't do that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that should do it, I guess. Alright. Alright. Yep, that's gonna do it.
Give me the ball!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What I use in a battle for the mind. Hit it hard like it's supposed. Pulling up blows to the nose like a go.
Start creation. Okay.
What I use in a battle for the mind. Hit it now.
Just wait on the loading screen.
Hit it hard like it's supposed. Pulling up blows to the nose like a go else and I'm coming up nose.
3.1 to go. John takes Randall for target.
Game loaded. There we go. Alright. Let's do it.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Nike.
NBA regular season over for a couple
Of course,
teams. Thank you all
Shaq.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here, and
miss you too,
I'm
Ernie.
really happy that Kenny.
The guy who couldn't really play Street Fighter nearly had
We'll see the
Tasty,
Los Angeles
had
Lakers
Tasty
playing
Steve
against
to
the
cheat
Brooklyn Nets in their house
for him,
Barclays Center.
at least to beat
And
even.
for Brooklyn,
No.
They're intent on getting their first win of the season right away here on opening night. And they'll have the support of the fans while they go after it. After that long offseason, I'm sure the entire crowd will be whipped into a frenzy by the time this one tips off. After a brisk offseason.
All right. I don't think we want to wait too long for all the commentary because I don't have much time left. So. The Barclays Center. Huh.
At small forward,
Great.
Brandon Ingram. At the other forward position, Julius Randle. At shooting guard, Contavious Momopo. At the other guard position, Lonzo Ball. At center, Brooke Lopez. The head coach of the visiting team is Luke Walton. At the center position, centerpiece, number 20, Timothy Bosma. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 9, Damari Carroll. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 33, Allen Brown. The other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 24, Rondé Hollis Jefferson. The other guard, standing 6'5", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. The head coach of your home team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
We're at the
Alrighty, here we go.
Barclays Center in Brooklyn. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Here in Brooklyn, we have an interconference matchup with the Nets looking to create some cheers for their home crowd. And here we are for opening night, folks. Something everyone has been waiting for. Fans, players, broadcasters, too. Clark, just how excited are these players to get this season started?
Well, as excited as we are, Kevin, because it is something special for the opening of the season. It's a new start. It's a reset. It's a fresh beginning, and that breeds an excitement that's unique in and of itself. And that's really what the players work hard all summer for, is the opportunity to perform at their best during the regular season.
Okay, got it.
Now the Lakers starting group.
Pass it off.
Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. Randall is the 4 with
right,
Lopez in the middle. And it's
wise
Ball
to shoot.
in
Got
the
it.
point
Okay.
guard position.
There we go.
Out Crab after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Mozgov with the
Oh, no. Okay.
Now here's Crab. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Crab kicks to Mozgov. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Tell you what, if you let him get his feet set, Mozgov.
Ooh, okay, yeah, this is pretty much a refresh. What the fuck? Pick up the damn
Just
ball,
over a
man.
minute played here in the start of the game.
Oh,
And the
crap,
officials
man.
into the
Once
backcourt
again.
violation. Not very careful there.
So many things I gotta remember not to do here, but you know.
Carroll with it. Out left to the wing. Russell with it. Now guarded by Ball. Russell inside. Carroll. No one around him. Misses the 3.
All right, cool.
On defense, the Nets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Now here's Cram. Here's the screen. With some arc, and it's laid up and in
Dear
by
gosh,
Carroll.
okay.
And how about
Really
Carroll
messing it
using
up here.
his size there, taking it strong inside.
Deflects the pass.
Oh my gosh, for reals. Grab the. Oh my gosh.
Russell pushing it up.
Really epically failing here. There is a huge difference between what I did in the first, well, the Xbox One edition of 2017 and then this one.
For Brooklyn.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
There.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Can they get it?
Oh,
good.
okay. Well,
Brooklyn losing
worth a
by
try
8.
anyways.
And when you're on a young team that's still finding its way, how much does the losing
Dear
take
gosh,
a toll on you
okay.
as a player?
Well, I can speak to that because I was in that situation back in the early 80s. It does take a toll, but you keep your eye on what's ahead, and you relish the chance to develop as a young player. For the veterans, there's a lot less patience for a losing record, that's for sure.
The Lakers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. And that one clearly foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well,
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
all right. What the heck?
That free throw, no good. And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things.
Yeah, I don't know what
as
the heck
if
that
it's a
shuttering
chess match.
effect was, but that
Greg, pretty good company to
don't
be
think
in.
was necessary.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and He's the ultimate team player
very
and plays
odd.
to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is
I've
the
messed
fact
up every
that the
shot.
players
Wow,
he
this
plays
is
with tend to play
this
their
is
best
a
basketball,
lot to get
which
used
I
to
think is a
now compared to
reflection
2K17.
Lakers trail by 11. Now we'll go to David Aldridge. Had a chance to talk with head coach Luke Walton. DA?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach.
Oh, come on.
They told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take
Dear
advantage of what
gosh,
they believe is
okay.
a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Hollis Jefferson, good.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Okay.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, one of the things young teams typically struggle with is defense. I mean, no surprise that the Lakers have struggled in that area. A lot for them to clean up before they can battle with the big boys across the NBA.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Booker, he's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Harris comes in for Damari Carroll.
Oh, come the hell on. How do you miss that?
Now here's Lynn. And Harris wide open. He shoots.
Wow,
Good on the
okay.
three-point shot. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lakers trail by 16. And Clark, when you take a look at the Lakers' young core, do you see the potential for a top-flight?
Oh my gosh! Every time bouncing off the rims. What the hell?
The offensive end. Still, I think they can become better by cutting down their mental errors defensively and focusing on the defensive rebounding and getting back in transition. Those things are correctable, and I think the young Lakers will have a chance to improve in those areas.
Okay.
Here's LeVert. Here's Mozgov. Plays it up and banks it in.
Unbelievable.
Mozgov's got
Okay.
6.
Getting
They're
wrecked.
going to have
Getting
a
wrecked
nice
so
move
bad.
right here.
And it's
Lakers
not
have
cool.
got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Quiet so far.
Thank you.
offensively,
Finally
searching for his
something
first
on the
points of
score.
game.
And sweet drive there.
Oh,
KCP,
oh
a
my
smooth
gosh.
operator
All
with
right.
terrific straight line speed.
Now here's Booker. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Crap. Okay.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract.
Doesn't look bad on the
Eventually,
switch.
They let him be an
For
unrestricted
the most part,
free agent.
yeah. 2K did well. They did well. Just that shuttering effect just doesn't make any sense, but yeah.
That's good for Mozgov. And Greg, Caldwell Pope ultimately ends up on the Los Angeles Lakers. Strange to see such a talented player get renounced by his old team, the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, you just don't see that very often. And after the Bradley trade, the Pistons seemed ready to move on. Lucky for the Lakers. The
How?
Caldwell Pope
How?
so late in free agency. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean,
Wow.
at some point,
Okay.
defensively, you have to take
unbelievable.
something away.
Unbelievable, man. Whew.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the 76ers. Lynn kicks to Mozgov. Pass to Kilpatrick. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Ah, crap. Okay, yeah, I gotta. Yeah. Gotta remember not staying in that spot. Damn it.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the technical free throw is good.
And, you know, the Russian Mozgov is a really valuable big guy. Effective on both ends of the floor, and those guys are hard to find.
Picked by Mozgov. Stolen by Zubac. On the wing, Dang. Pass to Zubac. The feed now to Caldwell Pope. And it's out of
Oh,
bounds.
you.
Able to retain
Okay,
possession here.
at least it's still my
You
ball.
love the
Thank
effort.
goodness.
Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Wow. Okay. Deflected, and I'm surprised I didn't even call foul for that one.
He got it up.
I was gonna say, if that makes it in, I'm gonna be pissed.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Okay.
Lakers trailed by 21, and the NBA has had coaches who are as legendary as any player. With that in mind, Clark, who is your pick as the greatest coach of
Oh
all
my
time?
gosh.
Man, I
How do you drop it? How the hell do you drop
There's
it?
some guys that jump out, though, when you think
Oh
about
my
that
gosh.
list,
Okay.
who would be on it. Greg
Unbelievable.
Popovich for sure. Phil Jackson would have to be included on that list. Fred Arbach. Chuck Daly for the way he was able to manage his players. Pat Riley, you'd have to consider him as
Oh,
part
of course.
being on somebody worthy of that list as well. And I'll even go back a little farther and throw Lenny Wilkins in the mix. I thought he was really good with a number of different teams that he coached.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, down low it's Booker and Mozgov. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
All right, cool. Now, let's get this right, please. See, and it happens every time on my...
No good on that
Why
Usually
does
the
that
Phillies
shutter
for Long
effect
Island
happen?
Nets.
I don't
Yeah,
know
the Nets
what
franchise
the deal
originally,
with that
remember,
is,
based
but
in Long Island, so
not
nice
cool.
to have that homecoming. And of course, with young talent development, so critical for this Nets organization, having that minor league team in close proximity, very valuable.
And he ends up missing.
Oh
both
my
free
gosh,
throws.
I failed every one of
Nets
those to
leading
this
by
point.
23. Here's Kilpatrick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Clarkson.
Get in there.
Terrific
Thank
assist,
you.
nice finish.
Oh
Solid
my
play
gosh.
all
Okay.
around.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
Here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Kilpatrick. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul.
Okay.
That's his first foul.
That's on me.
Some
I knew that
changes
was
for
happening.
Brooklyn.
I don't
Hollis
know why.
Jefferson's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Alan Crabb in for LeVert. And the Lakers also making a switch. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Luol Deng. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. From 13, and the basket by Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you really can't get too upset at the defense there. I mean, they were there, but just not good enough to prevent the mid-range jumper from falling.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Russell's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Julius Randle comes in for Nance, and it's Lopez in for Jordan Clarkson. The Lakers with the ball. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Ball. He's now...
Oh!
And, you know, even when the
Nice!
defense is right up into Ball,
There we
he
go.
still finds a way to use his size to
Get
get
in
up
there
over.
again.
And that takes concentration.
Why do I
And a
keep
pretty
on-
unorthodox slingshot
Oh.
shooting form
Of
for
course,
Lonzo
now we're back
Ball.
to where we started.
Greg brings it up on the left side of his
just-
face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body
Get the
mechanics
freaking-
are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. From downtown, Randall grabs the boards. Now here's Lopez. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Zubac,
Cool.
that's good.
Boy, the defense looked helpless there. I mean, he's going to lay it up every time when he's got a smaller defender on him.
Russell passes to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Russell. Inside. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that, finds the open man nicely.
Misses the three.
Crap, that was garbage.
Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Jeez!
Man, that's a powerful finish by Booker. He doesn't settle for the layup there. When he's clear and at the rim, he's punching it.
Here's Ingram. And it's
Oh,
from
come
three-point
on.
range.
Okay.
Crab from long range. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Ingram. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the net.
How do you miss? Oh my
Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one.
How do you miss?
Now, here is Russell. D right on him. The drive by Booker. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And not even that. Okay.
Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Well, the Lakers last season, the worst defensive team in the NBA. Again, offense was a little bit better. Clark, what's the key for them offensively?
Well, I think a couple of things. One, ball movement, utilizing everybody. Last season, they were bottom 5 in assists, top 5 in turnovers, and that ratio, those numbers, not conducive to good offense.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Dinwiddie. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Off the inbound pass.
Oh, that was garbage.
Rebound, Brooklyn.
That was absolute garbage.
Outside, Lynn. There's the pick. Here's Whitehead.
No.
Off target from three-point range.
Boy, strange that he bricked that one. I mean, no clue where the defense was, and I'll tell you what, they got very lucky.
Stupid decisions by my part. I should not have done that. I knew there was a lot of commotion going on over there.
One free throw coming up.
Great.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Nets. And the Lakers also making a change. Deng's checked in.
One shot, gentlemen.
Clark, when you look back at your terrific career, who is the one player that you considered your toughest opponent to go up against?
There were a couple of guys. Bernard King from the New York Knicks, because we saw them a handful of times a year, and he was just such a phenomenal scorer and a relentless worker offensively. He just never gave you a break. I didn't get to see the West Coast teams but twice a year. The Denver Nuggets in the early 80s had Kiki Vandeweghe, Alex English, and Dan Issel. And between those three guys, they were averaging about 80, 81 points a game. And I usually dealt with English or Vandeweghe. And those were long nights because those guys moved the ball, shot it from everywhere, and were excellent offensive players.
In a wide open look for Lynn. And the Nets miss again. LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope kicks to Dang. He gets it.
I was going to say, that better not have missed. That better not have.
Yeah, liking the vision
double
there
digits
from Caldwell
now.
Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Picked by Mozgov. Here's Lynn.
Wow, I like how nobody was over there in the okay.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Lakers shooting 33%.
Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Stupidity on my part again. Then again, still learning.
No good on that one. And the Lakers the other way.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Dude, oh my gosh. That was not the...
And we have an intentional foul there.
I swear the switch control layout is very,
pretty
very
strange.
confusing.
I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Shooting 2.
Okay.
The first free throw is good.
And Jeremy Lin, I think has a great reputation. He's a confident guy who provides energy at both guard spots.
Both free throws good from Lynn. 17 seconds left in the first half.
Oh my gosh, get out of my face, man.
Lets the three fly, and that's going to be a treble.
And hate to make a mistake there, have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
8 seconds left here in the second. Got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back.
by
Ernie Johnson
Nike.
here with Kenny the Jet Smith. That's Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. And boy, a pumped-up home crowd is behind us right now. A fantastic first quarter from Timofey Mozgov. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their benches provide. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We'll see you later.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful aerial view of the Williamsburg Bridge connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn.
Man, they make it seem like it's so real.
It's been a one-team
and I actually kind of like that.
We'll see if that changes here in the third. Timofey Mozgov with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave them a boost in that first half, shot way above his average.
Exactly, Greg. And, when he's scoring like this, they're tough to stop.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. So for the Lakers right now, the lengthy pair of KCP and Ingram on the wings. Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle.
my gosh,
and it's Ball
dude.
in at the point. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Crab, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. The second chance effort. It's deflected.
Oh, you are kidding. Okay.
Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
Hit by Mozgov. It's Russell with the drive. Shoots over Ball.
I'm sorry. Did you want that?
And here's Randall looking for his first basket still in this one. He dishes it to Ball.
Wow. Okay. See, this is what I get for Tiki. I just keep talking. This is
and
what
he
happens.
stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, he is a high riser for sure. Hollis Jefferson, a walking highlight reel when he gets to the rim.
Hollis Jefferson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3.
Hey, you know, D'Angelo Russell clearly has had.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of young
For real.
players have been brought in a controversy.
I've been robbed twice.
In fact, that hurt his relationship with his teammates. I think he's still in the process of working to recover that trust.
It's stolen by Kidd.
Oh my gosh, he robbed me. Again. They just keep robbing me. Damn.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Russell. Crab in the corner. Good, and it's Russell.
Wow,
picking up the assist.
that is garbage.
Crab's got
Complete
6
hot
points.
garbage.
And Russell in the past criticized Clark for his maturity or the lack of maturity. But, you know, Clark, we forget how young a lot of these guys are.
Yeah, well said. They are young, but there is a level of professionalism that you have to embrace pretty quickly.
Oh my gosh. I
D'Angelo
cannot
struggled
get
with
that
that
thing time
initially.
right.
But he's the kind of kid, he's smart, he wants to be good. I think he's going to zero in and put it all together because we know the talent is there. Now it's about maturing.
They get it back. Lopez lays it up off
Okay.
the glass. Lopez has
I'll
got his
take
first
that.
2 points of the night.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Lopez covering. And a foul
come
called
on.
on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And for Rondé Hollis Jefferson Clark, he can do a lot of different things, but the hole in his game has been his inability to shoot the ball.
Well, I've got to be honest with you. That jumper of his is really broke. I mean, it's just quirky and unorthodox and needs some work. It's awkward, very awkward. And he seemed to regress a bit offensively in his second year. If he can repair that shot, though, I think he's got a lot to offer.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson.
And you'll hear some say the sleeper of that 2015 draft was Rondé Hollis Jefferson. I mean, a fractured ankle his rookie season limited him to just those 29 games. But when healthy, he's shown he can be a force defensively.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Brooklyn. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for DeMarre Carroll, and he makes both free throws. And Greg, what separates Hollis Jefferson, do you think, as an NBA defender?
You know, physicality, quickness to go along with anticipation. I mean, with his pressure D, he's able to suffocate perimeter players and rack up steals. And don't forget versatility. He's a guy that can guard multiple positions, and that's a huge asset for any team.
Brooklyn with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Booker. He can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The offensive rebound. And there it is.
There we go.
Well, we've seen that movie.
I hate the fact that it's mostly 2-pointers right now, but it's going to have to do.
Listless and lifeless at the defensive end.
Every
I mean,
little bit helps
especially
right now. That's how I
inside.
see it.
They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Crab. Brandon Ingram picking up that last
Get
bucket.
it. Get that damn
his
ball.
shot has been
Thank
everywhere,
gosh.
all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
Zubats, and he floats in for the easy 2.
There we go.
With the assist on that one.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
Russell kicks to Crab. Back to Russell. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Zubats has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint.
Ah, crap. I knew it. There we go. Stupid mistakes again.
Here's Russell. It's good. Only a few
For reals.
seconds into the shot clock.
Oh, that was only 2
Russell's
points.
got his second basket of the game.
I thought that was a 3.
Defense turning into offense. Hollis Jefferson doing what he does best.
Here's Randall. Off target from
Oh, nearly made
gone
it.
into a slump here from 3-point range.
I got that meter.
Shooting just 1
Little
of
more
5 here
perfect.
in the 3rd. And there's the basket whistle blows and a
wonderful.
chance for
And
3-point
I just
play.
doing this
Going
all
to the line
again.
for 1.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrops.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
And guys, something every team strives
okay.
for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Levert's checked in for Crabbe, and it's Jeremy Lin in for D'Angelo Russell.
One shot, find the lanes.
Well, you know, historically, the Lakers have been a glamour franchise and have been able to attract top-tier free agents. The temptation exists to skip any rebuilding and instead look to reload with new stars. We'll see if that pays dividends going forward.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot.
Wow, I
They
don't
can
believe
get
it.
a much
I
better
don't
look
freaking
than
believe
that,
it.
but
Okay.
They're going to need to be patient to do so.
And Coach Walton has said when you build from within, you control your own destiny. What do you think, Clark? Should they build slowly but surely, or
Oh,
the big free agent?
okay.
Well,
Now
I think you do a combination of the two, but slow and steady usually wins the race. I know in this day and age we want everything microwave, but one of the questions for the Lakers is how many of these young guys have real star potential? Who
This
are those
is garbage.
guys you can build around?
I'm playing
If you don't
such
see it, the
complete
temptation
garbage
grows
ball right
stronger
now.
to go out and try to find that ready.
Oh, great. And
they
when,
just tried
when I
everything.
needed that
The
3-pointer
swing tide
most,
here, but
yeah,
nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Nets on defense.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Pope, no good.
For reals.
You can't get a better
How do I
Brings him up
keep
beautifully,
messing up these
but he just
opportunities right
fails
now?
to capitalize.
It's just garbage.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the
And they
space he
even called
needed,
it.
but
Oh,
he
yeah.
bricked it.
And it's Kilpatrick missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Zubats the best in Nance. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other
Stop sagging! I didn't even want to pass
way.
to
The Lakers
him.
making a switch here.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Right side, Lynn. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so it's Brooklyn, able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Clark, you've been in the booth for so long, but I have to ask, have you ever toyed with the idea of coaching or working in some team's front office? I know you did briefly for the Pacers.
Yeah, I did, and I enjoyed it. I was working in player relations, player development with our guys off the court, and loved it. But it just wasn't something I could sustain at this season in my life. Not interested in coaching. I've never really been, because my career path went towards broadcasting right after I got done playing. And I've paid my dues and have grown in this profession. And I would want to do the same thing in coaching, and I just don't have enough time in front of me to do that. So I'm happy to be around the game in this capacity. Coaching never lets up. I get an off season as a broadcaster.
Yes. We've got Whitehead. Jamari Carroll is out there with Harris. Then there's Allen. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Clarkson. Bogut dishes to Nance. The 3. Allen.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No, dude, chill. Do not do that. I caught you in the act. Don't try to ruin us. We're already losing as bad as it is. Don't self-sabotage.
Here's Bogut. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And, you know, such a balanced athlete. Bogut able to absorb the hit, make it, and get the and one.
A player who measures his impact, Greg, on the game at the defensive end, the 7-footer Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, and it's interesting. He said he was a horrible defender at the University of Utah. Soaked up the game from the great defenders in the NBA. Learning defensive 3 seconds, when to go, when not to. He's a master now.
Free throw, good, Bogut. Clark, we've seen the bench celebration become almost an art form in the NBA over the past few seasons. Are you surprised this is a thing now?
Not at all. Again, when everything is captured and documented, and you're going to have creativity and attention-grabbing celebration, so it's just part of the landscape.
Allen, that's good.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Nice.
It's good.
Yeah, good defense, but just better offense by Bogut.
Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Come on.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them. Thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Shooting one.
Come on.
Allen, no good.
Fail.
And over the course of the Nets franchise history, some interesting decisions. I mean, back in the 90s,
oh my God,
they came very close to changing the team name to the Swamp Dragons. I think they're just going to leave that one right there.
How?
So, Greg, how close were the Nets to being the Swamp Dragons anyway?
Well, it needed a unanimous vote of all the teams to change it, but there was one vote against it. The Nets themselves voted against the change, and they had 7 owners who rotated voting duties, and the one on deck got cold feet.
And he knocks down the first one. And the NBA has tinkered with the All-Star voting in recent years. Fans no longer get 100% of the say for the starters. Clark, how do you feel about that change?
I like it. I mean, again, the fans desire to be involved and should have an opportunity to be engaged in the voting because they're so important to the success and popularity of the league. So I like the fans having a piece of the voting. 100% is far too much, so I think the fact that you've got it weighted between fans and those who follow the league closely, along with coaches, is about the right blend to me.
Oh, my gosh.
The Nets have gone
That
3 of 4
not...
field goal attempts since getting things
chill, dude, chill.
Kilpatrick passes to
penalty
Carroll.
right now. We don't need that.
Lets a floater go. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Brewer's shot is off.
Right now, but yeah,
For
I'm
Brooklyn,
just
they've
throwing
got
away.
4 of their 6
Throwing them
shots
away,
to fall
that's
so
all.
far here in the fourth.
Wow.
Mercy, mercy me.
And folks, those
Oh
are
my gosh,
hops
what the-
that you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Now, here's Bogut. Nance. Offensive rebound. The dish to Clarkson. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
You know, can't afford these kinds of mistakes right now, Greg. It's as simple as that. And they're making it hard on themselves.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. There's the pick. Dishes it to Harris. Dinwiddie kicks to Carroll. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Oh my gosh!
It seems that
How
every
are
pass
they?
they make
Okay.
is leading
That's
to a
nice.
score. Just great ball movement.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Andrew Bogut, the bucket on the assist by Brewer. And it's 7 points for Bogut.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Allen.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot.
That
His feet
is
were
so
set.
ridiculous.
He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
It's stolen by Bogut. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's
Moves
nice.
back up. So the whistle blows
Wow,
on the shot
okay.
and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of 3-time NBA All-Star Larry Nance, and both of them known for their big-time dunking ability.
Well, you know what I like to say, Kevin? You can't run away from the DNA. His father was the NBA's first dunk contest champion, and Junior has some highlight reel dunks of his own, especially that one everybody perhaps saw over Brook Lopez. What a punch!
Right. And the first one drops. Well, we know just how athletic the NBA has become since its
I
inception.
wonder why
Clark,
that
even
shutter
when you play,
effect is
just
still
how much
happening
faster
on
and
my free
stronger has the
throws.
game become.
I would say if we were going to try to put a percentage on it, I think it's grown 60, 70% in terms of athleticism. And a lot of it is attributable to the training advances that have been made in sports science and sports medicine and sports performance. And that's benefited and aided the players greatly. And then you have players that have really bought into nutrition and year-round maintenance of their bodies and taking advantage of this technology
you
to
have got to be
enhance
kidding
performance. And then it becomes a herd mentality. More and more of the guys are doing it, and more of them are benefiting from this enhanced training. So I'd say it's at least 70% better than 30 years ago.
Off the inbound, and so he earns a trip to the line.
my
Official
gosh.
saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Okay.
And he makes the first.
Not surprised.
And he makes both free throws. And referee play review is something that is still relatively new in the NBA. Clark, do you think it should be expanded?
I think we should continue to modify and refine it and be careful to not look to overdo it. But we also want to make sure we're using it productively and prudently. So modify it, refine it, evaluate it each year, and try to make really good use of it in the areas where it can be most effective in enhancing the calls that are made in the game.
So it's the Lakers now on the wing. Dang. Over Harris. And the shot is long.
Okay. Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Now here is Harris. From the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Harris against Dang. To the middle. Stolen by Allen.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. That's not happening.
Here's Dinwiddie. Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
And that ends that. Yeah, it was major fail to the max, like I said.
And you recommend
that ends that one.
Particularly here at home.
Alright, so I think pretty much we'll go into the career mode.
Almost a perfect game.
Take a look around
and
at
to
that
have
for a
that
bit.
crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Jeremy Lin. Impressive team win tonight. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great effort, 1 through 15. Everybody just coming out with high energy and playing team basketball.
The ball got going and it led to a big win, Jeremy. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
Well, first
for Clark Kellogg,
2K18
Greg
match,
Anthony, and David
at least against
this is
AI,
Kevin
and
Harlan
I
thanking you for watching the NBA.
But of course, again,
by
this,
2K Sports.
I've
We'll
warned
see you
this
next time.
prior
Have a great
to,
evening.
so. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So, given the time too of everything, I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2 of the of this day one play, only because like these matches do take quite a while. So, No. All right. Oh. I'm thinking it's... Okay, wow. Really failing here. Wow.
Just forget the wins. It's the best to use. Won't you fall into the jungle? Ain't no God on my streets.
Here to ball? Hey, are you here to ball? Dude! Are you here to ball?
Yeah, I'm here to ball. That's where this happens, so.
Please don't try me today. There are a lot of players here, and no one has had their registration form or ID out already.
What registration form?
Well, how do you know you're supposed to be playing?
I got a confirmation email.
Yeah, it should have been attached to that email.
Email had an attachment.
During events are always crazy.
Can I fill it out now?
Well, everyone else got to, so might as well.
Okay, well, let's see here. Alright, Alright, let's see. Probably about here, yeah. Alright. So, Okay, so basically, I guess. Three-point shooting. Yes, because in the heat of the moment, should we need the help with that? Yeah, but now, so I want to put it as a primary or a secondary. You know what? Actually, no. 3-point I might want to make. Yeah, let's do that. All right, and then defending is probably always key, at least in my book. But okay, that should do it. I think 7. No. Dribble, shot, or mid-range. Alright, off dribble. Okay, off shot 3. Standing dunk down, okay. Block is not gonna do good, okay. Alright, that looks about right. Okay, that looks good. Wingspan. Box out, contact, don't do it. Yep, alright, that should do it. Yes, left. Oh, going a little too far back. Dear gosh, so much. At least this is where I am from. At least was born, sort of, ish. Yep. That should do it.
Just DJ?
Just DJ.
First name D, last name J.
I
Let's
will
go.
get to you when I get to you.
Come on, I'm trying to
I
ball.
will get to you when I get to you.
Damn.
Cool. So I'm good then?
You're good. Yeah, we'll announce the first game in just a little bit. But in the meantime, you can get loose over there.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Yo, isn't that Ronnie 2K next to Russ?
Yup, there's lots of people here. There goes Rachel from NBA 2K TV over there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe I should introduce myself.
Yeah, why's that?
Because I'm going to be on the cover of 2K one day.
You better pump your brakes, son.
Yo, what up, ATM?
Yo, what up, dog?
Pump my brakes? We only gas up around here, man.
And who are you anyways?
I'm DJ. You remember me? First name D, last name J.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, I know you. You the kid that quit ball for a couple years to try to be the next Funk Flex.
Right.
I mean, what happened? DJing ain't paying out for you? Now, what you need to be doing is worrying about making it to that showdown game at the end. That's where all the good players, all the dudes that's been real about this life, that's where we gonna be.
And you are?
Oh, you don't know?
Nah.
ATM.
ATM, that's pretty interesting, man. Is that because your game can only give out $200 at a time?
You're funny. It's because I'm money, whenever you need it.
Whenever you need it. We gonna find out. I'm gonna see you out there, ATM.
Listen up, everyone. Yo, listen up. Welcome to the Proving Ground.
Alright, so decision-based making here in the career. Alright.
Listen for your assignments, then head on up to the courts. Get ready to ball. Let's go. Boom!
Okay, alright. Okay, so as of right now, I am gonna have to extend this this day one play a little bit. So I will have to do another stream at another time. So probably will be this weekend alongside with the Destiny 2 Miss Adventures Live. Of course, I just got to take care of a few things over at that point before in between those. But if anything, I will give my analysis. This might take at least within. Hopefully, it should be one more stream I have to do. But yeah, I'll give my analysis at that time once I've gathered at least enough info for it. Because at least yeah, that match took pretty much a majority of it, which obviously, I mean, even a legit like an actual televised NBA game, or heck, even one in real life. Anyways, whatever. You get the point. It's long as hell. So, anyways, if you like what you saw here today, of course, go ahead and hit the like or the follow button, or if you're watching from YouTube, the like or subscribe, because again, your help is greatly appreciated, so we can get upgrades here on both channels. And do check out awesome guys like WEA Studios and Sega Collecting, aka the Kent Man. They both do have really great stuff. Again, we actually have one more day one play coming up, separate from 2K. It's actually oh my gosh, Fire Emblem Warriors. Other than that, yep, that is pretty much it. So, well, then Mario Odyssey and Assassin's Creed, but that's like next weekend. So, yeah, we're pretty much wrapping up. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on Saturday if you're joining in again for 2K18 continuance for the day one play evaluations. But, yep, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Sonic Legacy 12 signing out.